that was quite early on in my journey. And the Father, and I think it was the Holy Spirit that took me out into the very edge of our universe. And it felt sort of not empty, but sort of like there's space here for something. And I didn't have any clue what I was doing, but I think God showed me the potential in creativity. And as I looked at this space, I think desire began to form in me, although I couldn't have expressed it that way then. And I briefly brooded over this space, and from with my innermost being, a galaxy came out. And it was a sort of galaxy that was shaped in the sort of covenant shape, sort of the figure of eight covenant shape. But it was a three-dimensional shape looking like that. And it just was birthed out of me, and I saw it streaming out of me. But at that point, I would have had no idea what to do with that, how to manage it, govern it in any way, even if I should have done. And therefore, that happened, and it was like, wow, that's amazing. And then I really didn't give it too much ongoing thought. But it was something that, I realized was possible. But I didn't feel that I had a responsibility towards it at that point in time. Now, actually, I think in the future, operating as an ascended father, I may well have a different perspective towards that. And I don't think there was any life in it. It was a outworking of the creative ability to create, but I didn't think about creating life. No planets would have had life on them in the way that now I would have thought about it. And actually, sometimes I do think about what sort of planet would I create, what sort of vegetation, what sort of creatures, if I was to choose to, how would I create the environment? And I have thought about that, but I've never actually felt led to go and do that now, but I may well do in the future. And when I created Guardians, it was more the Guardians asked me to create them. The Father gave me the okay to do it. And when I did it, they were then used to guard portals within the constellations to protect from sort of incursions from other dimensional things. I didn't create a portal in the galaxy that I created. So in a sense, they didn't need a guardian at that point. But it's a good point. And I think knowing that you can create and engage beings for that purpose is something that we should consider and think about going forward, of how we govern, how we manage, how we bring blessing, how we administrate things we might create if we are led to. The guardians, the council assigned those guardians, but now I know if I did need to create a guardian for a particular purpose, I could. So I've sort of grown over the years in my understanding of it all. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.